June is Pride Month, and the city of Portland is gearing up for its Pride Parade and Festival happening this Saturday.
Should be fun. The parade is in Monument Square at 1:30, and then the festival will take place at Deering Oaks Park. Here to tell us more about the day is the interim chair of Pride Portland, Tanner Skilton. Good morning, Tanner.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So what can we expect from the Pride Parade and Festival? How long has this been going on, by the way, too?
So Pride as a celebration, as a remembrance, has been going on since the summer of 1970 in the United States. The organization Pride Portland has existed for more than 10 years as its own 501c3 nonprofit. There's been many iterations of Pride. It used to be called Southern Maine Pride. And so under our current structure, it's existed for well more than 10 years. I've lived here for 10 and a half years, and I cannot remember a summer without Pride.
Amazing. And so for the parade, I mean, how much fun is this? What can we expect from that?
Yeah, the parade is such a good time. What we can expect, I think we're really excited that the forecast looks clear for Saturday. The parade will start right in Monument Square at 1:30 p.m. and we expect it to last for around an hour. We have many businesses, affinity groups, churches, individuals that participate in the parade. We have floats, we have walking groups, we'll have dancing, we'll have singing. People will line the streets of Congress Street all the way up to Congress Square Park, down High Street to the Deering Oaks Park, where the festival shall start at 2 o'clock and go till 6:30 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, I've covered this event the last 2 years as a reporter, and man, there's so many floats, so many people. Tell us a little bit what the planning is like. So much must go into something like this.
Yes, it is it's a very thorough planning process. So we work similar to a school schedule. If you think about the fall, we start to do a lot of reflective work as an organization in the fall, public meetings, we do listening sessions to make sure that our planning and the work that we do is relevant for our community, is safe, is accessible, is fun, is inclusive. And then in January, we kind of come back from a holiday moment or a holiday break, if you will, and we start our planning process sitting around the board table. We meet each week, multiple times a week sometimes, to plan components of Pride. We plan our fundraising strategy, we assess our core values, we plan the actual parade, the actual festival, booking entertainment, sanitation. It is not always sexy, if you will, but you have to have it. So that work, we have a group of about 11 individuals who are all volunteers. Most of us have full-time career jobs, if not 2 or 3 jobs. And we do this at night or on the side or on the weekends because we care, we love Pride. So it's many, many months of work to pull it off.
It is clear you're very passionate about this, for sure. How significant has Pride Month and the parade become for Portland and Maine?
Yeah, I think that Pride Month is very significant for Maine. You know, in the earlier years that I lived in Maine, I think that Pride really just felt like one weekend and really felt like one day. Now there are events of all types every day. There are events that are related to entertainment. There are events that are for children, for people who want to do something active like a bike ride or a hike or a book club. It's really diverse. So I think that what Pride really represents for our city and for our region is a moment of togetherness for our city. We're expecting most likely the largest crowds we've ever seen for the parade and festival this year. Things in the LGBTQ plus community seem different this year than they have in previous years. The celebration is representative of a call to action or a movement or a remembrance of a movement. Pride being an anniversary of a civil rights movement in the 1960s in New York City. So I think that for this year, for our state, with everything that's happened in our state government this year and the struggles that government has seen in assuring rights for LGBTQ plus people, especially trans youth, we're going to see a massive amount of community togetherness, support, and a general refocusing on the work and, frankly speaking, the fight ahead.
Right, and that's one of the themes for the parade this year, right?
Yes.
Transcends. Can you just touch on that and why that is so valuable at this exact moment?
Yes, thank you for bringing it up. We're really excited about our theme. So our theme is Maine Trans. We want to specifically highlight the lives, the work, the art of our transgender and non-binary neighbors. here in Maine and nationally, within the LGBTQ plus community, transgender individuals, especially transgender youth and non-binary youth, are under attack. We've seen it from the federal government. We've seen it from state government officials as well here in Maine. So we really wanted to put that community in the center to show them that we have their back, we support them, we love them, and to celebrate trans joy and trans beauty.
Can you talk about some of the resources that are available out there and how people can access them if they are feeling like they need support?
Yes. So we have resources here in Maine that are funded by you and I. There are really important national resources that should be acknowledged as well. So here in Maine, I think a really wonderful resource that people should pay close attention to is Maine Trans. Maine Trans offers really important services and advocacy for people in the transgender and non-binary community. Also, we have the tireless work at Equality Maine. I just saw on my Instagram, first thing when I opened my eyes this morning, that we have just, as a state or as a community, defeated 8 anti-trans bills in the state legislature. And that is in partnership with tireless work and research from the folks that work at Equality Maine. And then another local resource is this, we're a Pride Portland, we rent an office space at the Equality Community Center. It's on Casco Street. It's a former bank building, and it is effectively a collaborative working space that offers very diverse programs for people in our community. And then, of course, the Trevor Project is a national organization that does suicide prevention work for people in the LGBTQ plus community. Really, really important work that all these organizations are doing.
Yeah. Do you have a website where people can learn more about the parade or any of these resources?
Yes. Yeah. We would encourage people to visit our website. We're at prideportland.org. We have information about the day, what you can expect on the day. We have our Know Before You Go, which is a safety and security document that we've created for folks. Information about how you can become a volunteer, how you could become a donor, and or how you could join the board of directors and join us in our work next year.
Awesome. Tanner, thanks for all your hard work, and we're excited for the parade and a festival on Saturday.
I'm sure the turnout will be amazing, like you said.
Yeah. Happy Pride. It's going to be a wonderful day, and we just cannot wait.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.